Well, folks, Texas Governor Greg Abbott is calling it pretty much like it is, now designating Mexican cartels as a terrorist organization. I don't know, maybe it's because of the 100,000 people that are killed because of fentanyl in the past year. But here is what Vice President Kamala Harris, the quote, border czar, folks, remember that. This is what she had to say about the whole situation.
What is that solution? Can you understand the frustration, though, that Americans have about the situation at the border?
And under the previous administration, they decimated a system that was designed to address immigration. And so we have been spending, in the last 18 months we've been in office, spending an incredible amount of time and work and resources to reconstruct that system.
And to break that down is former Border Patrol Commissioner and Heritage Foundation visiting fellow Mark Morgan. Mark, you're already shaking your head. Your comments after listening to Vice President Kamala Harris.
Look, there's no other way to describe it than everything she just said that you just showed is absolutely a lie. And instead of just giving rhetoric, let me give you a couple of facts of why I say that with such confidence. One, the Remain in Mexico program, which closed one of the most significant loopholes with respect that was driving illegal migration, they stopped it. Catch and release, that under the Trump administration, we had literally stopped catch and release. They reinstated it. The asylum cooperative agreements that we had with all three Northern Triangle countries, that for those that had legitimate asylum claims, drove them to seek relief in the first safe third country they came to, they eliminated it. The wall system, which was an effective tool of a multi-layer strategy to secure our borders, they ended it. And they have absolutely removed ICE's ability to lawfully deport people that are here illegally. They've stopped worksite enforcement. I could go on and on. She lies, provides rhetoric, but no examples of what the heck she's talking about.
Mark?
You came well equipped right there. Yeah, that was a laundry list.
Yeah, but the thing is people don't want to see it in these liberal places like Martha's Vineyard, in Chicago. Now, I got to ask, though, Venezuela, if anything is going to do this beyond all the nonsense that you just talked about, okay, Venezuela is now openly sending violent criminals. They're emptying their prisons, and they're saying, hey, go into the U.S., because they're busing them up to Martha's Vineyard where they can do whatever they want to do. No word from the White House. Yeah,
Carl, you're absolutely right. Look, we've had National Fentanyl Day that came and went. And again, we know that the leading cause of death of 18 to 45-year-olds in this country is fentanyl, and 95% of the fentanyl comes from the southwest border, also not mentioned by this administration. Look, we just had a police officer in Florida that was killed by an illegal alien getaway that I did an op-ed on. Again, no mention from this administration. We know that criminal aliens are pouring across our wide-open southwest border, committing untold crimes in this country, not a word from this administration. So it's not surprising. Look, I think that what these two governors, Governor Abbott and Governor DeSantis, have done, Carl, has been brilliant, because what it has, it exposed the hypocrisy, and it's also kept this in the top fold. We've been talking about this for a very long time. I think Americans now are getting more educated. They're more aware that what's happening in the southwest border is coming their way, and that every state is a border state.
Yeah.
And Governor DeSantis and Governor Abbott making those decisions was the only time Biden seemed to respond to what was going on with the migrants. Yet he's not acknowledging the fact that right now estimations say that 2.5 migrants are expected to do border crossings for this year. Now, this is up from 1.5 million. 1.5 million from 2021. This is a whole million more border crossings. Why aren't they talking about this?
Yeah, and let's not forget, the increase you said from 21 to 22, 21 was a record as well. So, I mean, it just keeps getting worse. And here's another stat that we never talked about. This is very alarming, is that in Texas, from 2011 to 2022, 261,000 criminal illegal aliens committed 433,000 crimes, including 800 homicides, 800 kidnappings, and 5,000 sexual assaults. And that was in Texas alone. I mean, what more do we need to know? How many more Americans have to die from criminal activity and drugs? Right. And how much more does our national security threat need to be jeopardized before this administration is honest with the American people, reverses course and secures our borders.
Mark, I think they should just take the approach from Martha's Vineyard that you activate 2.5 soldiers, National Guard soldiers, for every migrant that are there, and you deport 100% of them. I'm not a border guy. I'm just saying. All right, Mark Morgan.
I'm with you, Carl.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming on, sir. What an epic response you just had for all the failures of this administration. Thank you.
No crooked establishment.
None of that twisting the
truth.
No talking down to me.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
I trust Newsmax.
Newsmax.
They don't tell me how to think.
They let
me decide.
Newsmax.
real news
For real people.